Erev Shabbos, a Freilichen Purim. Parshas Tetzaveh, we're going to do a little Torah and a little bit of Purim. See if we can combine them together. Noach Orlowik always says that a true Rav, how do you know if someone's a real Rav? He can tie anything into the Parsha. Let's see what we can do. The Rebbeinu Shalom tells Moshe Rabbeinu, go tell the Chachmei Lev that we're going to build a Mishkan, right? And the one thing that's missing from these instructions in the building of the holy Mishkan, the dwelling place of Hashem down here, and down here, you know, Moshe Rabbeinu couldn't build the Mishkan because he was up there. He was up in Shemayim. It's a totally separate Torah in Shemayim. Betzalel was Betzel Kel. He was the shadow of Hashem. He knew how to take the Mishkan, the Beis Hamikdash Shalmala, and he was able to create a shadow of it down here. Stam about here, crazy. But he never tells the Chachmei Lev how to build it. He says, go to the Chachmei Lev, and you're going to build a Mishkan. Yeah, but what do you tell them? He never tells them what to build. That's the shadow. I heard a crazy answer. My 11th grade Rebbe, Menachem After, told us, do you know what they told the Chachmei Lev? What were the instructions? There are no instructions. They didn't have to tell them how to build a Mishkan. They were smart people. They knew how to figure it out. So what did he tell them? He said, go tell them. If you look at the pasuk this way, Imamish, this is exactly what the pasuk says. It's Pashup Pshat. He says, go tell them that they're Chachmei Lev. Go tell them that they're smart. As soon as you tell them, you show them that you realize and you build up their confidence to understand, you guys are brilliant. You have it in you to build a Mishkan. Then the rest they'll figure out themselves. You don't have to tell them a word more than that. Word. Purim, the mitzvah is Adalei Yada. Adalei Yada, drink and drink and drink. Adalei Yada. It's a different lashon. It's not, you shouldn't be shikar, you should be besume. In a way that's besamim. It should smell nice. Make sure it stays smelling nice. If Tzaddik HaKoyim Miduplin, he tells us that what's the goal of Adalei Yada? We have different levels of our neshama. We have nefesh, ruach, chai, yechida, neshama. The goal of Adalei Yada is to be able to strip away the lower levels of our neshama, to get rid of the nefesh and the ruach, to be able to take it all off and to be able to take off the costume and to show everyone that it's not about what I'm wearing. It's not about the levush. To uncover the neshama. The goal of the drinking is to bring out the true you, the real you, the one that's a Chachmei Lev, the one that's an Eved Hashem. Moshe Weinberger has been saying this whole year, he's saying that our job this year is to come to the realization, Adalei Yada, we have no idea if there's anything that we have learned in 2020, 2021, is that we have no clue what's going on. And if anyone ever gets up and says with pure confidence that he knows what's happening, Shaka v'chazav, he has no idea what he's talking about. The guy in it. To be able to take away all the klipos, all the outer layers, and to come to the neshama, to the middle, to know Adalei Yada. That's the goal. That's the goal. Aryeh Levine was a short man, the tzaddik of Yerushalayim. He was not a man of tall stature, very great stature. Shagor Moshe Feinstein. You see the picture of Moshe Feinstein and the Chavetz Chaim. They're remarkably short people. But they used it to their advantage. Aryeh Levine had a Talmud that went off the derech. And he was walking down the street. And he spotted this Talmud from a distance. The Talmud spotted him as well. And he was embarrassed. He didn't look like what his Rebbe dreamt of him. So he crossed the street, hoping to evade his Rebbe's eye. Not the tzaddik of Yerushalayim. The guy crosses the street, walks straight up to him and says, Tyre, Talmud, how are you? He says, Baruch Hashem, Rebbe, I'm good. He says, why did you cross the street? He called him out on it. He said, why? I'm your Rebbe, I would love to see you. Why would you cross the street? He said, Rebbe, I'm embarrassed about how I look. And Rebbe looks at him with the sweetest eyes and he says, stop thinking about how you look and think about how I see you. Do you know what I see? He says, I'm a short man. And he points to his chest, isn't it? He said, I can only see up to your heart. That's all I can see. Kalbach used to say something like that also. He says that everyone has every avera on their face, written on their face. He says, but I look at their shoes, and and as soon as I see the shoes of a Jew, I love that. Whatever Jew is in those shoes, I love that Jew. We should all be zaycha to understand ourselves, to understand our deep neshama, to understand who we truly are, the Eved Hashem, all the tov that is within us, and we should be zaycha through this self-confidence. Rabbi Tursky said that he wrote tens and tens of books all about the one thing, just self-confidence. That's the only thing that we're missing. Be'ez Hashem, we should be zaycha to the ultimate redemption, Teshuasam and Teshuasam Yisrael Netzach. Teshuasam, Yisrael Netzach. V'sikvasam bechol davadar. 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 La 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 la